Welcome to Fatigue Awareness Training for Transit Agency Managers and Supervisors. This module is not intended to replace any fatigue awareness training already in place within your organization. Use this module to supplement the training of those who supervise or manage employees, particularly those employees whose jobs include safety-sensitive duties. After completing this module, you will understand the following concepts: the definitions of fatigue and drowsiness, the causes of fatigue, the effects of fatigue, your role in identifying fatigue in your employees, your role in training your employees to reduce and eliminate fatigue, and how to respond to employees who show signs of fatigue. By definition, fatigue is a feeling of weariness, exhaustion, tiredness, and lack of energy and motivation. Fatigue and drowsiness have different meanings in research and clinical settings. These terms, however, are commonly used interchangeably in the traffic and transportation fields. Fatigue is a complex state characterized by a lack of alertness and reduced mental and physical performance, and is often accompanied by drowsiness. Fatigue is also characterized by a lack of desire to continue the task at hand. Fatigue and drowsiness may be caused by a variety of factors, including poor sleep and sleep disorders. Short durations of sleep appear to have the greatest negative effects on alertness. Sleeping 8 hours in a 24-hour period is common, although the need for sleep varies among individuals. Acute sleep loss, even the loss of one night of sleep, results in extreme sleepiness. Sleep loss is cumulative. Regularly losing 1 to 2 hours of sleep a night can create a sleep debt and lead to chronic sleepiness over time. Only sleep can reduce sleep debt. Untreated sleep disorders and sleep fragmentation also cause fatigue and sleepiness. Narcolepsy is a disorder of the sleep-wake mechanism that also causes excessive daytime sleepiness. Narcolepsy is characterized by involuntary 10 to 20-minute naps at 2 to 3 hour intervals throughout the day. Sleep apnea is a breathing disorder characterized by brief interruptions of breathing during sleep. These interruptions in breathing may occur up to 30 times per hour, and the sleeper may be unaware of the interruptions. Sleep disruption and fragmentation can negatively affect functioning. Sleep disruption may occur due to illness, untreated sleep disorders, noise, children, activity and lights, a restless spouse, or job-related duties, for example, workers who are on call. Other causes of fatigue and drowsiness include overwork, worry, boredom, lack of exercise, illness, medical treatment such as chemotherapy, and anxiety or depression. Driving patterns can also be a cause of fatigue, including driving between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m., driving a substantial number of hours each day and miles each year, driving in the mid-afternoon hours, and driving for longer periods of time without taking a break. Other obvious contributing factors include the use of sedating medications and the consumption of alcohol. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates that falling asleep while driving is responsible for at least 100,000 automobile crashes, 40,000 injuries, and over 1,500 fatalities each year. It is often difficult to determine with certainty the cause of a fatal crash where drowsy driving is suspected. However, there are a number of clues at a crash scene that tell investigators that the person fell asleep at the wheel. For example, drowsy driving accidents usually involve only one vehicle where the driver is alone, and the injuries tend to be serious or fatal. Also, skid marks or evidence of other evasive maneuvers are frequently absent from drowsy driving crash scenes. As a manager or supervisor, you are responsible for observing and assessing the performance of your employees. Fatigue and sleepiness impairs elements of human performance that are critical to safe driving and to the performance of safety-sensitive duties. Watch for these signs of fatigue: slower reaction time, reduced vigilance, deficits in information processing, or being slower than normal to make sense out of available information, and falling asleep. When it comes to safety, everyone is responsible. As a supervisor or manager, you are responsible for not only your own choices, but for the choices and actions of other people as well. It is up to you to set safety expectations for your employees. An essential feature of on-the-job safety is to be alert, clear-headed, and unimpaired while working. Include this as a key expectation for your employees' safe job performance. Train your employees in fatigue awareness. Make sure they understand that fatigue and drowsiness are dangerous to themselves and others. Carefully review with your employees both the causes and results of fatigue, and train your employees to reduce or eliminate fatigue while they are on the job by taking appropriate countermeasures. Countermeasures to fatigue and drowsiness include planning to get sufficient sleep, including 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep daily, depending on the individual's normal sleep needs. Identifying through medical examinations any sleep disorders and obtaining treatment. Eliminating lifestyle-related risks, such as consuming alcohol before being scheduled to work and abstaining from using all illegal drugs. Reviewing with a physician the safety and essential functions of one's job, and abiding by all restrictions related to the use of prescription and over-the-counter medications. And stopping the performance of a safety-sensitive duty, such as driving when drowsy, and seeking help before an accident occurs. Be vigilant in observing your employees and make sure they are fit for duty. If you see signs of possible fatigue, take one or more of the following steps. Talk to the employee privately. Take an appropriate action, which may include removing the employee from work, sending the employee for a fitness for duty examination, and upon return to work, managing the employee in compliance with federal, state, and local laws and your own organization's policies. Seek help and guidance from your organization's Human Resources Department and other resources that are available to you. Remember, your organization's policies and procedures are there to help you deal effectively with your employees and to ensure a safe workplace for everyone. The sources listed on this screen were used on behalf of Utah Transit Authority in the creation of this module.